Have you ever bought something just because everyone else had it? Maybe it was the latest phone, a trendy pair of sneakers, or a viral product you saw on Insta Reels. Guess what? That wasn't your decision alone. Companies are now using peer influence to shape your choice and you don't even realize it. Stick around because by the end of this video, you will have the power to see through these tactics and take control of your buying decisions. Or if you are a business owner, you will understand what you need to do to implement these peer influence. You can grab these important strategies to influence your potential customer. Think about the last time you made a purchase because of a social pressure. Maybe all your friends were using a certain app, or you saw celebrities promoting a product and you thought, let me try it. That's it. That is what the companies want, you to click on it. And if you're a business owner, that's what your target should be doing. But the question is, did you really need it? Or were you just influenced? The truth is, companies leverage our natural desire to fit in. Because when people around us are doing something, we assume it's the right thing to do. That is called herd mentality. This is called social proof too, and it's one of the most powerful marketing tools in existence. Let's take a look at the science behind peer influence. Let's break this down into 3 core psychological effects that companies exploit. Number 1, the bandwagon effect. People tend to follow the crowd. Example, when a restaurant has a long line, people assume it's good, even if they've never heard about it before. Have you ever chosen a restaurant just because it was busy, or just because you saw that there is a huge line outside the restaurant? Let me know in the comment. Next is fear of missing out. We hate feeling left out. Nobody wants to miss out with the important thing that others are getting and you're not. So we, as fact, when we think we might miss something, we want it. Example, limited time sales and only 5 left in stocks. That's urgency and curiosity. Warning makes us buy impulsively. Now, if you are a coach or a consultant and you're more into webinars, you can use these techniques. Your header or a hero section of your ad or landing page should say, get something in these many days without even losing on XYZ. And we don't do this often, so grab the seat now, only 5 seats left. Now, this is a format that impacts your buying decision. People who are consumers, here's an actionable step. Before buying, ask yourself, would I want this if no one else had it? Think about it. Number 3, authority and influencer effect. We trust people in position of power or influence. So if you are a business owner, make sure you have the authority in the market, or else all your efforts will go waste. Think about this. Why would people buy from you? This is the question you need to ask yourself before influencing others. Example, why do you think brand pays celebrities millions to promote their product? Because people know them. It's funny because all the actors act like they are dentists and doctors and they recommend using a toothpaste or a painkiller ointment for knee pain, but it's just the reality. They are just acting. But we think that they are right and we end up buying these products which they promote. This is actual peer influencing. Now, you must have seen some cricketer recommending tire for your car. Have you ever realized why is he doing this? Think about it. It's all promotional activities. Which of these influences you the most? Bandwagon, FOMO, or influencer marketing? Comment below. Now let's look at the real world examples of peer influence in marketing. Now let's talk about Apple's iPhone launches. Every year, Apple hypes up their new iPhones. They don't sell phones, they sell status. And people buy these phones without even thinking about the price. They take it on installments or schemes like buy now, pay later. But have you ever realized what is Apple looking out for? They use early access programs and social media buzz to make people feel like they have to upgrade. Next is Tesla's referral program. This is one of the techniques that is used to build trust, loyalty, and fan for a specific brand. This makes customer feels like they are missing out if they don't join in. And that when these big companies make money. If you want to implement this, evaluate what is your USP and promote that instead of features of your product or services. The next is the sneaker hype culture. Limited edition sneakers create an artificial scarcity. The more people want them, the higher their value goes. Even if they're just shoes. What's the last thing you bought because of a peer pressure? Comment below. You might be thinking, okay, I get it, but how do I stop falling for this? Here are 3 actionable steps to take back control. Step 1. Pause and question. Before buying, ask, do I actually need this or am I being influenced? If you hesitate, wait 24 hours before making the purchase. Number 2, seek unbiased review. Avoid trusting just influencers' endorsement. Check Reddit, forums, and customer reviews before purchasing. Number 3, set personal buying rules. Example, only buy a new phone if your current one is over 3 years old. This helps you resist hype-driven decisions. What's one buying rule you swear by? Share it in the comments. Now, there are common questions people have about influencers and peer influencing. Let us understand those questions and what exactly could be their potential answers, right? Number 1, isn't peer influence sometimes a good thing? Yes, it helps us discover great product. The key is recognizing when you've been manipulated. Number 2, what's the biggest peer influence trap? Limited time sales. They create false urgency to rush your decision making. Number 3, how do I teach this to kids and teens? Encourage them to ask, why do I want this before even purchasing it? Have more questions? Drop them in the comments and I'll be answering the best ones. The one step to overcome this is, if you take one step today, let it be this. The next time you feel pressured to buy something, take 24 hours before making the purchase. That simple habit can save you thousands of rupees or dollars over time. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs to hear this. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss our next deep dive into secrets of marketing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, be focused, be consistent, be dedicated, and be invincible.